stranger documentary. You gotta say, yeah, we started out this shithole, but it was great.
You guys start. Different stories.
Yeah, well,
Lucas, you go first.
Yeah. Well, we were both kind of like, let's start a band. I had initially said, I'm just gonna be the singer just for a little bit until we like find a singer. And then it turned into, I was just gonna stay with it.
I remember one night I got a DM from him and it said, I remember this, it said, yo, you like rock and roll? and then I was like, yeah, man, I do like rock and roll. And then he's like, we should jam sometime. So I'm like, for sure, yeah. This is where me and Lucas disagree because I distinctly remember me having the idea of Noah Loper being in the band, but because I've been in a band with him before.
I think whenever we got together with Noah, we just started jamming, and everything came out that way. I'd sometimes come with a riff, like Goon. I think I had like most of those riffs ready, and we just threw it together.
The original demo tracks, we were at Rylan's grandma's house. We used those demo drums on the official album. And then a lot of the guitars and basses and definitely vocals were recorded over that.
I think it would be good to tell the story of what happened with Noah. Mm-hmm. That the reason he used the demos was because he passed away.
Recorded the demos. That was like our first thing we ever done, like recording live instruments and like just experimenting with whatever sounds best. We had plans to make more demos. We had a few shows in between that time, just working on the material, editing the songs, you know. We did the demos in 2020 in my house, yeah. But then had plans to maybe still go to a studio. Because those plans have been canceled because of COVID and whatnot. In April, when Noah passed away, we just didn't know what we were going to do at all. If we were going to be able to use like what we had or not, or if we were going to have to re-record it with someone else. And I remember being on the phone with Wes, and I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do. And he's like, I think we use the demo tracks, like, I think we can do it and like make it work.
Who we are as a band, we're formed by our past experiences, but definitely that was a different time for us.
A band is like almost a relationship, like with multiple partners. It wasn't like an afterthought about the band because like that's just like rooted in what we do and who we are and our relationship to each other. I guess whenever I first found out, I was just like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know what like, how is this real? Everything that we had done, like, I didn't know if it was still going to exist or like be able to exist in my life after this. I do remember meeting back up for the first time, but like just talking things through like about what we're gonna do. So I think we all wanted to continue with the album.
Like it was like such an uncertain time, and then we just slowly started piecing together this, what would become the album.
Yeah, I know for me, whenever I first heard that, it was kind of insane, just because our demos were not the best quality. I think we can all like agree. Like, it wasn't something that we wanted to like put out. But whenever we re-recorded guitars and vocals and bass on it, like hearing that with the old drums, it had like a new life to it.
Let's do one more. I'm gonna stand up.
Yes.
I guess I've been making some trips to Guitar Center, basically. He's like the only younger guy in there, like, that seemed to be our age. So I was like, and I heard some of the other workers like hyping him up, you know. Playing a lot of music since Noah passed, and like I didn't think that I would. Whenever we got to jam the first time, I just had like a bunch of random shit to try out.
The first time coming back and playing music with people again was just, it was nice. It was really nice, just jamming out.
I think that's just like part of what makes good music good, is just being spontaneous.
I feel like a new person after the album came out. I was like, I have my voice on a record that people are listening to right now. Preparing for our show at the Astra Theater, it's like, I think this has to be like the biggest thing we've ever done, and it should feel like we're in over our heads. Hopefully we'll sell it out by the end of the week, and then after that we have our first tour coming up, and we have a line of shows in multiple cities. We don't exactly know if it'll take us anywhere or not. It's just, I mean, it's just amazing. Just like thinking about it, yeah.
What do you want the people to walk away from that night, like feeling?
A lot of the kids that would probably be coming to this don't go to rock and roll shows. They don't go see like people play their instruments like with their human bodies and their souls. So I want it to be a different experience for those people, because I've felt that before.
What's the future? Does anybody have any idea of what?
Do we know the future?
I guess cross the bridge when we get there a little bit.
If they just ask me like what the Strangers are like musically, greasy.
I don't think any of us have ever said that before.
We've been saying it the whole time. Where did Rylan?
First sexy. Can we do this though? Here we go, like this. We got everyone. And he texts you where you get. Good job, buddy. Thank you. Before you get rushed. Oh, you just gotta let me know. Yeah, I just what?